Hello everyone, welcome back to Imperium. So our today's lecture is gonna be on polymorphism. Let's start. Polymorphism is basically existing more than one form. Polymorphism is one of the concept of OOP. It allows object of different class to be treated as an object of the common base class, and it enables a single function or method to behave differently based on the types of object it is acting on. In simple terms, polymorphism means many shapes. You can use the same function or operator to perform different tasks based on the content. For example, let's say there is a class draw. Now, let's say you can draw circle, rectangle, polygon, diamond, etc. So, the main class draw is going to remain the same, and you can use draw with the following classes, that is, draw, circle, rectangle, etc. So, that is what is the basic meaning of polymorphism, existing in more than one form. For example, let's say a woman, she is a mother, she is an employee, she is a sister to someone, she is a mother to someone, and she is a wife to someone. So the woman remains the same, but the role she plays is definitely what means by polymorphism. I hope the basic idea of polymorphism is clear. Polymorphism is also an easy topic, but a very, very, very important topic. So let's start with polymorphism and types of polymorphism. I hope polymorphism is clear, not with the definition that I have given y'all, but with the example that I have explained y'all. So let's start with the types of polymorphism and let's understand polymorphism with the help of codes so that it will be more clear. Now, there are basically two types of polymorphism. One is compile time polymorphism, and the second type is runtime polymorphism. Now, how compile time polymorphism is achieved? It is basically achieved using two factors, that is function overloading and operator overloading. Now we'll be seeing this in the program next. So what is compile time polymorphism? Compile time polymorphism is basically polymorphism at the time of compilation, and runtime polymorphism is polymorphism at the time of the runtime of a code. Let's just move forward with the code so that it will be more clear and you all will get me with the help of codes. You all will understand me eventually further. Let's move on to the first one, that is function overloading. Now, basically, what is function overloading? Function overloading means that there are multiple functions with same name, but those functions are differentiated how with the help of their values or arguments. For example, here in this function, in this program, class print, here the function void show int I, see out integer I. Now the same function is used here, that is the same function name, that is void, here was show, here is the same show, but the argument that we have used here is double D, and the first one was int I. So this is function overloading. Function overloading basically means the name of the function is same, but the function is differentiated on the basis of its parameters, that is the arguments. Now the third one is void show. Here it is string s. Thus, show function remains constant in three functions, but it is differentiated with the data type, that is int I, double D, and string s. I hope it is clear. Now int main print object. Now object is the object that we have created of the class print. Object dot show 5, where 5 is an integer. Object dot show 3.14, which it is a double value. Object dot show hello is a string. Now let's run this program and see the output. Now as you all can see, the output is integer 5 double 3.14 and string hello. So this is what a function overloading basically means. Now this is a type of polymorphism, that is compile time polymorphism. It is achieved through two factors, that is function overloading, and the second one is operator overloading. So now we are done with function overloading. I hope it is clear. It is very simple. It is very, very important, and it is very, very simple as well. Just listen to my instructions carefully and it will be crystal clear. So here the function name remains the same, but the argument changes. For example, void show, the name of the function is constant, but the arguments change. That is basically what is a function overloading. Now let's move on to our second topic of um, compile time polymorphism, that is operator overloading. Now basically operator overloading is that we overload the operators, for example plus, minus, multiply, etc. Operator overloading is basically how we want the operator to work. That is how we define in the program. Now let's see that with the help of program. Hash include iostream using namespace std, class box, public int length, box int 1 length 1, construct to initialize length. Now overloading plus operator. Here we are going to overload the plus operator. Now box operator plus constant box and b. Now and b is the object. Return box length plus b dot length. Returns a new box object with combined length. Now int main, here this is where we have overloaded the plus operator. Int main box 1 is the object of class box. Box 1 is equals to 10, not is equals to box 1 10, box 2 20. Now box 3 is equals to box 1 plus box 2. Using the operator overloaded plus, using overloaded plus operator. So here basically what it is gonna do, it is gonna add box 1 plus box 2, that is, it is gonna add 10 plus 20. See out box 3 length is equals to box 3 dot length. Explanation, we define a class box with an integer member length. The plus operator is overloaded to add the length of two objects. This operator returns a new box object whose length is the sum of two objects. In the main function, we create two objects, box 1 and box 2, and then we use the overloaded plus operator and add them together, resulting in the new box object box 3 with the combined length. I hope it is clear. So basically, we overload the operator to get the result how we want. That is, we can modify the operator. Here we have modified the plus operator to sum up the lengths of the box and give us the value. Now let's run this program. Uh, yeah, yeah. Let's compile and run this program. Let's name it as OPE, as an operator overloading. So here the output is box 3 is equals to length 30. Now here it has given us 30, as we have said box 3 is equals to box 1 plus box 2. That is 10 plus 20. I hope operator overloading is clear to you all, and compile time polymorphism is also clear. The polymorphism topic is also, it is very simple. It is not a very big deal. I hope it is clear. If you all have attended the lecture very properly, you all will definitely understand this. These are very simple topics. So this was function overloading. That is the function with same name but different arguments. Operator overloading is how we overload the operator to get the result. Now let's move on to the second type of polymorphism, that is the runtime polymorphism. Now, runtime polymorphism is achieved by using function overriding. Now, what does function overriding means? Function overriding is basically writing the same function again. Overriding is a this okay. So runtime polymorphism is achieved with the help of function overriding. Now let us understand, okay, function overriding, yeah. So let us understand what is function overriding with the help of example. So basically what is function overriding is that we write a function in the base class and we use the same function as it is in the derived class. So that is nothing but function overriding. So let us see through the program. So you all will get a better view of function overriding. The hash include iostream using namespace and study class animal. Here we have created an class animal, public, virtual, void, speak. Now here void speak is the function that we have used. Now virtual. This is an important concept. Virtual. Now here we want to use the void speak function in the derived classes as well. So we need to make the function in the base class virtual. If we do not make that, we cannot override it. So that is basically what virtual keyword means or why virtual keyword is used. So this is clear to you guys. Now class dog. Class dog is derived from class animal, that is public animal. We have taken the derivation that is public. Now this is inheritance. I have taught inheritance in the previous lectures and types of inheritance. We are done with that. I hope it is clear to you guys. Make sure that it is clear because inheritance and polymorphism is an important topic in OOP, are an important topic in OOP. So let's move forward with this one. Public, void, speak. Now override. Override is a keyword that we use when we override and function. Thus, here we have overridden void speak. Thus, we write override over here. Now override see out dog barks. End of class. Second derived class is class cat. Now this cat is also derived from the public animal. That is, it is derived from base class, class animal. Public. Void speak override. Here also void speak. Here speak is overridden. Thus, speak is overridden in class dog and class cat. I hope it is clear. See out cat meows. Int main. Animal 1 star, sorry, animal into animal star animal 1 is equals to new dog. Animal star animal 2 is equals to new cat. Base class pointer to derived class object. Animal 1 arrow speak, animal 2 arrow speak. Now this is basically used to call the functions, that is speak in the classes. Delete animal 1 and delete animal 2. This is basically used to clean up. If you do not write this, it is fine, the code will still execute. Now let's run this code and see the result. Let's see the output. Yeah, so the output is dog barks and cat meows. So here, the dog barks and cat meows. Your animal 1 is equals to new dog and animal 2 is equals to new cat. Thus, animal 1 is new dog, so it will call this function, that is the dog barks, and animal 2 is cat. So animal 2 arrow speak will call this, that is see out animal meows, cat meows. I hope it is clear what function overriding is. Make sure that you go through this code. This code is very simple. I hope you all have understood what polymorphism is and what are the types of polymorphism and how do we achieve polymorphism. So this yellow thing is basically warning. These are not errors. The program can be executed. Now let's just revise this. Let's do a quick revision, short revision. Now polymorphism, what is polymorphism? Polymorphism means existing in more than one form. So there are basically two types of polymorphism, compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. So compile time polymorphism can be achieved using two factors. So one is operator overloading and the second one is function overloading. Now let's see what is function overloading. In function overloading, the name of the function remains same, but it is differentiated with the help of data types or arguments, that is different arguments or data types. For example, your int I, double and string, whereas the show function is the same. The second factor is operator overloading. In operator overloading, we overload the operator how we want the operator to be used. That is what operator overloading basically means. Now this was compile time polymorphism. Now let's move on to runtime polymorphism. Runtime polymorphism can be achieved from function overriding. Now, basically, function overriding means using the same function as it is in the base class as in the derived class. So that is what is the meaning of function overriding. I hope these topics are clear. These topics are very easy. Make sure that you go through the codes. This is the operator overloading code. This is the function overloading code. And this is the function overriding code. Make sure that you go through this code, and this topic is very easy, and make sure that it is clear. So that is it for today's lecture. So we are done with polymorphism completely. Let's meet in the next lectures. Okay, so yeah, thank you.